Join me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Find all my social media links below in the info section of this video. Check me out in the June issue of Essence Magazine, page 111, and also ebony.com. Thanks so much, guys. Guys, let's get into this fat blasting muffin top and back fat favorite moves video without further ado. So first you'll start with some ladders or standing runs. Just run in place. Do some intervals of 15, 30, 45, and 1 minute intervals to get your body warmed up quickly, and it burns fat immensely. I love doing these for about 10 minutes. Now you're going to get into some squatting punches. Simply squat down. Remember to keep the knees over the ankles. And then you're going to begin a punching motion. These are good for getting the heart rate up, also while rushing blood from the bottom to the top while working the big muscle groups on the bottom. Now we're going to get into some standing uppercuts. These are really simple, and really all you need to do is repeat these about 8 times on each side. Do about 8 sets of those or more. You just want to do as many as you possibly can. Those also pump blood from top to bottom with adding that squatting motion, and they get a lot of that cardio in, and as you can see, you're twisting the obliques, which helps to work the fat off the sides. One of my favorite is standing obliques. Simply standing with your arm up and your leg. They meet each other down below. So just stay cognizant of how you're holding your arm and your leg, and make sure you're bringing them up to meet one another. You can slow this down or even speed it up. Also, you're going to move on to the next side. You can do about 8 on each side and continue to repeat for about 8 sets perhaps. Now it's time for the standing front kicks. As you can see from the side, I'm simply bringing the leg up in a bent position and kicking outward with almost a flat foot. Make sure you're twisting completely to that oblique. Remember to keep the body in line, and if you feel yourself getting fatigued, go ahead and stop and start over. After doing about 12 on one side, move on to the next side and continue with the same motion. Now we're getting into those plank holds. Simply ensure that your arms are in line, wrists directly below the shoulders. Hold the legs out wide and hold this position as long as possible. I recommend repeating this about 3 times, holding at about a minute per time you do it. And now for the alternating plank pulls. All you're doing is pulling your knee in to the same side and then alternating the side that you pull it into. You're going to do it about 12 times on each side and repeat about 3 times. Now for the seated row. After securing your bands under your feet, simply pull both arms behind you or to the side where your obliques meet. These help wonderfully for the back, for the mid and upper back as well. Also, the read the paper, which is you crisscrossing your bands and pulling them upward towards where your head is. Make sure that you keep the arms in line and relax the legs. And here's that twisting oblique row, in which you'll simply grab both band handles in one hand and twist the body, bringing the bands around to where your oblique is, meeting it with your hand. Now we have the side plank with a sweep. Using your low weight anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds or more based on your level of fitness. You're going to plank it out on the side, pull your arms up in an arc motion, bring them up and down slowly. Make sure that you're feeling the resistance. You can modify this move by placing your knee down on the floor, the knee closest to the floor, of course. And these are the over the moons. Simply pulling your knees up to your midline with your arms stretched flat on the floor. Turn the body from the torso. Make sure that you're using your core. This will most definitely help to blast that unwanted muffin top. Do this slowly so that you don't fatigue too quickly. And unlike me, make sure that you're watching your neck. And here are your bicycle crunches. Though I don't like these as much, they work wonders for those lower abs and obliques. Keep the body in line and simply move as if you're pedaling. And you can alternate this with putting your hands down on the floor if you'd like. And this is also seen as another rendition of the exercise, making it a little bit easier for you to feel comfortable and rest yourself on your hands. And here's the spider crawls. These are amazing for muffin tops and obliques. You're just bringing the knee in to the elbow on each side. You can repeat these just like the other exercises in sets of 12, repeating this move perhaps about 3 rounds until you get it even more and desire to do more of them. And now for the back flies. These are amazing for toning those muscles right where your bra strap falls. I love these because they give my back a very sculpted look. Bringing the arms up from the center line, simply move the arms as if you're flying. Be careful not to overextend so that you don't stretch the muscles too much. Remember those beloved standing punches from the beginning? Just perform the same move with weights. I like to listen to one of my favorite songs and do this as long as I possibly can. I hope that all of these moves have been helpful for you guys. Make sure that you join me on my Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram. All links can be found below. Thanks for watching. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.